What's going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's the deal? What a freaking crazy day, but not untypical for Sundays lately. Got a closure coming up here. We're closing above the most recent level here. Looking like it on the 15, on the 30. The top wick might be an issue. Kind of tough there. To get some nice closures above. Here's what I think. I think we might be able to get some drive. It might drive up a little, create that wick that we need, and then we'll look to take things after that, quite possibly. Small one. Kind of off the rip here. So if we go back, last week closed bullish above the range. You see that? So I figure this week makes a bottom wick, and then we fill to 85. Let's go 500 pips up. So I think off a bottom wick, some swings are pretty good here. If you're looking to swing. The daily closed bullish, right? Above this area, right? Above the daily level. You have a gladiator candle. We just want a steeper bottom wick to the daily level at 43.10. Man, London, I think, is going to be lovely. There's a lot of room here. The 4-hour week bullish. Oh, is that off of support? I don't see any recent levels here. Oh yeah, previous on the hourly, you can tell previous resistance turned into support here. 30. We're coming up off a higher time frame level. All right, we have that wick created. Oh, holy shit. Maybe I take the rebreak. These ranges are so big. Got to draw them like this. Yeah, that kind of threw me off. I think that rebreak was actually pretty good. Tough with this no wick candle. A lot of range to the left, market open. Yeah, I'm afraid this could break down at some point. But we are bullish, right? The daily did close heavily bullish. You had a iffy 4-hour closure to close out the day on Friday. Which means I think we'll come back down to supports before we have an eventual drive up. I think this is a good time to look for resistance, come down to support, and then actually look for a level off which we can buy. Not looking to do anything off this level. It's only a 15. Nothing else here. It's not a 30. There's no 1. Yeah, higher time frame. Not really any levels in here. Probably want to wait for them to be developed. More people at the Zoom door going in. Yeah, it made this wick. It was a 6-pip wick here, but it rebroke the low barely. Yeah, I don't think I get in that anyway. Yeah, Yeah, let's be a little patient. Market just open. Hong Kong just open. I don't know if there's enough volume to push through this, but it's only a 15 level. We haven't really established this on any other time frame. Here, maybe. But it used to be a nice level. Not bad. See, you know, I think with the fact that the hourly doesn't have a bottom wick here, I mean, it doesn't have a top wick on that closure, and this used to be a 30 and a 1 hour level, right? It's a 30. Maybe keep a stop. 43.53.8, about a 50 pip stop. Oh, we're seeing a reaction already. All right, maybe we don't get there. Maybe we do. I'm gonna take it here. Unless this flips. 43, 48. See what it does. That's kind of the reaction we want right there. Really no level except the 15, and that we would have taken that way up here. Anyway, how's everybody doing? How's your weekend? Update session trades. Yes, you're right. I've not turned on my computer since Friday. There's been dead silence in the office.
Let them marinate.
Yeah. It's a good push up on the rebreak. But the level here, just off. Chill weekend. Hey, Jada man, best iteration of your nickname or your tag, your handle so far. What's up, Lee? Doing good. What's up, Reggie, Sam? Yeah, I'm surviving. JIV8. How heavy are we gonna push with that bottom wick on the 5? 5 look like it wants to load up. Damn. Have we seen that here before on the 5? Yeah, you see that on the 5, it got to that level where we just got, came all the way back down. Seeing reactions there, huh? See, maybe we can respect this level, open up with a top wick. That would make sense here. All right, you respect the resistance level. I just don't like it. This level sucks. Yeah, I guess now we wait. Maybe he'll give us a no top wick here. Flip, but no top wick. Maybe we get some kind of bearish closure here. And at that point, right, we could look for a top wick sell after the bearish candle, but it's gonna need to be a higher time frame closure and maybe a fake out on a smaller time frame. Things are gonna need to line up. Bougie, how's the steak? How do you eat your steak? Raw. Done? Cooked. I eat it cooked. Well done. Congratulations. Oh, you had some surf and turf, bro. Rare. All right, nice. The real question is if you left work early today. No, the real question is if you fired your boss yet. You know how you said you went to a nice restaurant in sweatpants? Do that shit for work, bro. Straight fucking shorts, flippy floppies, and a snorkel. If you ain't showing up to work in a snorkel, are you really making the best out of it? Would you take the gym crush out? Well, it would never have reached our sell limit. Nice. Oleg, I got your text. Можешь платить чем угодно, bro. 15 coming up on a closure here. He just tried to flip the hourly. I think it might have. I'm not sure. Let's see the level there. Yeah, it flipped the hourly, just never rebroke the lows. Now you held it on the 5 minute. I wonder how this flips, because this should flip and tap this area. I don't know if we smash through it, or there's a possibility once it taps this area, we'll have a sell limit on the break of the lows. We'll see how this plays. What I'm calculating is the risk, and if I'm looking here at about 60 pips worth of risk, if it rips off that area down, right? But if we're to take it off that area, our risk is like 58 pips, right? You spoke another language, or I'm a little high? Yeah, I spoke Russian for a second. Split second. Don't hurt me. You want to see this area on the next candle top wick, Reg?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, as long as you get a closure. As long as this fucker doesn't flip here. 5 doesn't flip, you get a closure. Look for that top wick. We'll do a giveaway here at around 9. The giveaway is still pending. You guys should have them before 11 tomorrow. All right, there's the flip. So I guess it's not holding that 5. All right, it might drive up here based on the previous 15. Spent the first half creating that bottom wick. Might spend the second half pushing here, right? every other time frame. Every other time frame has so much room to go here, right? Good level right there. 30, 15, 1 hour. I don't think we get there now, but whenever we do break this area, trade the buy limit off this area at 361. That's interesting. Is that 5 respected here too? You see how it flipped, but it didn't drive. The thing is, the next 5 opened up above. Weak ass time frame. Forget the damn 5. Maybe this 30 closes no top wick. But as I said, the reason for no settlement here, it looks great on the 15. It looks amazing in terms of the possibility of a possible pullback because we've only tapped support. We haven't really retested it to continue up and grab the rest of the orders. So it looks great in terms of like, hey, this might be the area to start coming back down. The issue is the daily, the weekly, the 4 hour, everything's closed bullish. And then you're bumping into a level that's not even a 30 or a 15 or a confluence of 2 different time frames. It's just one 15 level, right? It's just a 15 level, just the one time frame level. 30, no 1, no 4, and against the bias. So no matter how pretty it looks, I'm just having a hard time talking myself into any position there. Right, in this case, it is better to wait. Does the reasoning make sense? Some of y'all like, fuck it, YOLO. But you know what I mean? Like, and it might work, and then that might be your new thing now. Right? Definitely makes sense waiting. Yeah. Just, I feel like walking you through my reasoning just makes things clearer. I get a lot of DMs though, but that's probably from the public streams. Like, man, Wix, you identified that level perfectly. I don't understand why you didn't have a position there. And we smacked it. I was like, yeah. I also identified, during the stream, the reasons why I didn't have a position there. It would make so much sense based on the hourly right there with no top wick, but seen plenty of candle, no top wick that, we've already created that bottom wick. It might not need to come back. A lot of time here. We'll see. But it definitely can, right? That's a previous candle. That's a scary candle. Good thing we know how to navigate it. Yeah, 48.3 was the level I was looking. 5 minutes here for the 30. This is the 5 bouncing up and down like this. $100 pips up, 100 pips down. Let's go Cowboys. I don't have the game on. Seen that crazy shit go down at Brown University. Then I seen the wild shit going down on the Australian beach. Man, prayers to those people. So crazy. All right, here we go. Rebreak at a high. What does this do? Three minutes here. I'll be honest with you. If it doesn't re-break here and just kind of closes with no top wick, I'll have a sell limit. If we get no top wick. $49.5 above the range. Two minutes. All right, lock in. Give me a second. I gotta run to the bathroom. I gotta pee.
Works, I think you're muted.
Thank you. I said we might get no top wick here in 10 seconds. Just in case. Ready. There's a wick on there. Six pips. Still wick. The 30 closure. In grand scheme of things, it's not a massive wick. That's entry right there. See? Does it break? Does it pull back? Not even in a trade. I'm so curious to see what this does, because it's going to set us up for the next position. Delete that for now. Now, don't be mad when you see this shit drop 50, 60 pips. It's your chance to get in. I'm just gonna wait. We've been so bullish. If we could break this, I want to see a sign, some kind of resistance, maybe a hold of that area. Candle also flip, right? Came back to its own flip, so honestly probably would have went break even at 14 pips over there as it started to flip. Probably hit B. Yeah, the way it's printing, I expect a retracement too, but I want to confirm it's going to come from here. We're not going to get just a stupid wick up to here and then closure back below here, right? Because really, there's no recent level except that 15, and we are heavily bullish, right? So this wick can wick everything out, and then we understand we need to come back down here, but right? Is it going to be like this? Right? Or is it going to be like this? Or or was that it, right? Is it going to be like this? We don't have an idea where this top wick's going to top out, but when it tops out and we get a bearish closure, I think we can then look for a top wick. Because your stops here are 54.2, right? Right there. That's your stop. $60, $70 pips. At the same line as me, let's just wait. Yeah, do that. I agree with that. I think that's a good idea. What up, Daniel? Chilling with you guys. You're not trading? Day off from the wife? $21 today? Yeah. Congrats. W. Time is flying. Yeah. It's gonna go faster the older you get. It's gonna feel like it goes faster. I didn't know you were that young. It's a W. Should be eons ahead of your peers. Happy birthday, brother. I'm about to have a sell limit right here at the tip of the wick and give it a 1 pip stop. Who's with me? Hey, we snipe it, we snipe it. Something to it though. Let's see. What to do? What would be the stop here? Entry 53.9. Stop would be 54.1. It's a good thing it's a private session. I feel like this is degeneracy. But man, it'll be a clip if it works, right? All right, let's not deal in stupidity. It's you know why it's stupid? Because it's a bad habit in terms of then you're gonna, if it works here, you're gonna start looking for that entry on every wick, and it's like that's a deep rabbit hole you're gonna go into because it's just that habit alone is not worth it, right? But there are certain areas you can identify with, like I've seen it like wick to wick. Many times. Where do we hold a level? All right. That was interesting right there. Come on, push up. Pretend you're a bra. We can do this. 5 minutes for this 15. Whoa. Wick to wick, we be activated right there. Let's see. Back down. 53.9. Oh, we would have gotten slipped too. That would have been like a 10 pip loss. Damn, what'd you do for your birthday? Great talk. Yeah, there's really no structure at this point, right? Not even discussion of structure, just discussion of levels right now. I'm also gonna have a rough night. Fucking dog ate my joint like an hour and a half ago. I went outside to smoke. I didn't even light it. I just rolled it. I didn't want to roll again. I go outside. I'm about to light it. My daughter walks out. Hey, can you cut a pomegranate for me? Put it in the ashtray. Go cut up the pomegranate. Come back outside. It's gone. And all I see, I'm looking at him, and all I see is he's laying down outside. Huh? Asshole. I wasn't even mad. Like, I was mad. My daughter got mad at me. I was like, I'm doing it on purpose. Like, I gotta learn to be more careful about it now. He just literally licked it out of the ashtray. But and Peter, what are they gonna do? Fucking throw paint on my house? No fur coats. And the thing is, like, when he did that last night, he started throwing up, and like it was cold and it was freezing. We had to fucking cover him. And I already know what's ahead. And it's a fucking school night. You know, taking care of a high dog is like taking care of that drunk girlfriend. Like for the girls, oh, there's no girls in here, right? You know, that the one that really gets dressed up like she's going to a New Year's party, looks like a disco ball in heels, and then you gotta fucking drag her by the weave to get to the crib. Like that's what it's gonna be like with Benny for me tonight. All right, 15 closed above here, no bottom wick on a 30. Highly likely this comes back into range. I'm really surprised the 4 hour hasn't gotten us back up here, but maybe it's just too soon. A rejection off up here would make a lot more sense. I'm about to just leave the stream running and leave Benny in front of the camera and you guys watch him. I need rest. The Benny Money Show, right? What does PW have? The D Money Show? I approve Benny taking over. It won't be much. It'll be more of... And then when he throws up, it's always like... I'm like, man, you're worse than the cat at this. The cat could do that for 20, 30 minutes and like burp. This guy will be like... I just walk back and forth for an hour. All right, 15 closed over there. The last 15 minutes of this hourly candle. Nothing's changed. Yeah, it's just been riding up like the rent. And that's it, right? No real structure. I remember doing a call when people do that prank with their baby. Remember the dude in court that didn't know how to use Zoom and he showed up as a fucking as one of these. He just showed up like options over there. Or it was the judge to himself. I think the judge was knowing that. Leave the baby in front of the camera while tell chat to watch him. Shit, I'd be like, chat, change this fucking diaper while you're at it. And teach this motherfucker how to ride a bike. I'll be busy for the next 8 years. And throw in a, you know what I'm saying in there. No? I want my kids to say, you know what I'm saying? All motherfuckers gotta go, yeah, they're behind the times. Like, you know, the government is just a reflection of not the people. It should be the people, right? But right now, these old wasps have been holding on to fucking power by, you know, I think they're holding on to power more than for life itself. And it's just like, that's the reason nothing gets pushed through that would benefit the youth, I guess. Or maybe a lot of stuff doesn't. I just don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But it just feels like that, right? It really, it's true. Like, you guys have fucked this country up enough. Let us take a guitar turn. We want to fuck some shit up too. So close, yet so far away. They made a system that worked for them, and that's how that is not obsolete. And for some reason, they don't want us to do the same. Boomers tweak the system so they'd always be comfortable, even to death. Yeah. Yeah, but now we got the super boomer in there. The super boomer. Interesting. That's a daily level. That's a 4 hour, that's a 1 hour, that's a 30, that's a 15. Shit. Damn. I might be selling everything over here. Kids! I need each one of you to get a for sale sign. Selling everything at that level. Probably 81. Probably the hourly levels. See how we get there. Happy Sundays, everyone. What's up, Christian? Sorry, I got the Zoom chat somewhere in the back all the time. I don't look at it as much. I do, but I don't. Okay, we're going to need to establish this as a resistance. The thing is about this level, I love this level, that previous support. I have not sample sized stops here. I'm not, and I'm looking at the candles that drive there, the candles that wick out. So I don't know if these would be solid stops, right, for a wick off this area. But over time, I'm pretty sure we'll start taking positions at these areas as well. This just makes sense, right? There's no bottom wick here. I just don't know what the stop here would be. Which candle to use, right? And just 15, right? The 30s up there. And there's also this small level here. If you look at it on the, you see how the two wicks kind of even out there? This one and this one. It's a 5 level. A bit higher. So can use that as a stop, right? 68, so that's still that 70 pips. That's that same stop. So I don't know. It's something I got a sample size over time. I'm pretty sure we'll look for positions at that area too. Just learn, right? Learn how to read every part of the chart. Close above on a small time frame? No, I would look for a sell over here on a sell limit. Five minutes left here in this 4 hour. I'm sorry, in this hourly candle. We might do that. That might be a possibility. Like, yeah, that's something I'm willing to try, right? A sell off that area right there. That's 65 flat. Stops above that wick, 68.4. That's about a 35 pip stop. But only if this candle closes no top wick and below this and right at this resistance. Like it gets here, no top wick at resistance. So we open up top wick. That's a level I'll test with that wick as a stop, based on the last time that we drove through here. But there's still 5 minutes for that. second. Upper stop loss for. Oh, wait for actual closure above. Use that as a stop. But yeah, that's what I was saying. If we just wait for a bearish closure here, then we'll have a top look entry, and yeah, that will be the top, of course. Let's see. 100 seconds. People at the Zoom door. What's up, Ben? Come on now. Come on. Oh. Oh, them big boys are fighting. Good game, huh? Coming up. First quarter ending. Two shitty teams. More people at the Zoom door. Yeah, you guys are in such a division. Shit, you could have. Like, a team in the NFC East can literally. I don't know. I'm sorry, right? Wait, are they in the NFC? Yeah, NFC East, right? Isn't it Cowboys, Eagles, Giants, and Redskins? Right? Why the fuck are the Cowboys in the NFC East? Never thought about that. Anyway. That don't make sense. They should be NFC South. That's dumb. Anyway, but like NFC East, right? That's a division you can go like 1-17 in, or maybe 1-16 and a tie, and make the playoffs, right? 4-hour spot closure. Yeah, it's an hourly closure for us. Let's see if we can. Oh, that's too far. Need more candles to print, honestly. Hourly opening up with a top wick. Yeah, 4-hour got to pull back here at some point. What are we gonna do 4-hour? Gotta wait. I would expect this 4-hour pullback heavy. I wish this was a daily level. It'd be so much easier. We just go off the daily wick there. More people at the Zoom door. Yeah, you know what? Hop on to this side. Maybe at the 15 closure, we'll see how we close. Maybe we'll do a giveaway. We'll do a giveaway then, yeah. Let's do it 9:15. 10 minutes from now. Give everybody a chance to hop into the Zoom side of things. Drop your names. Just please, if you hop onto the Zoom chat, only your names. Make things easier for me. Just type your name in, nothing else until we do the giveaway, and then we can. It goes up 20, stops to be. Oh yeah, that's 20 pips right there. That's big ass range. 20 on the dot. None of these can. Well, this one's got a bottom wick. This don't have bottom wick. This don't have bottom. Just keep driving. This one might not either. Stops it. You mean BE? Break even on the runner? Not stop. Well, that is stops, but when I hear people say stops it, I feel like they lost. Took a W. It's a good W. Partials or not. 20 pips. All-time highs by tomorrow. I think that's what a lot of people think. Start buying and then that's when it plays you. We've seen 4 hours print like this, right? And they usually top this or this one. They'll push back heavy for the next 4 hour. So we might get this 4 hour coming all the way back down, but still closing bullish. As I said, there's just no valid stops. Nothing we can go by historically here on this level, even back over here. Yeah, last month of the year in general, yeah, you see people, you see institutions start doing their distributions, profits, everything. A lot of people start withdrawing their profits for the year. Probably they say a little bit of volume goes. I think we good. We didn't have a problem the last 2 holiday seasons, right? The last 3. I don't remember. Have we been streaming through the holidays for 2 years or for 3? Is this the 3rd year or is this the 4th year? 3rd year, right? I've been on Zooms 1 second. Yeah, hurry up, hurry up. 6 minutes. 6 minutes before we do a giveaway. Yeah, if you're on the YouTube side, hop onto the Zoom side and just drop your first name in the chat. That's all you gotta do. Just drop your first name in the chat. Put your name in the Zoom chat now. You have 4 minutes. All right. I think third year. This is third. Yeah, I think so too. Feels like we've been doing this forever. Everybody drop their names in the Zoom chat. Bunch of new people in here. All right, let's go. Last year we went on the Masters. Yeah, the last year's when we streamed through the holidays, December we went undefeated. That was the very middle or like middle beginning of our 140 win streak. It's crazy, and that was all on streams. So wow. Go wish for that. Right? You can't even make that up. Like, okay, I got 140 wins in a row. Yeah, whatever. Prove it. I got video. Got it video. Got 5 months of streams every day. Video or it didn't happen. Okay. Another minute. Come on, everybody. Drop your names in the Zoom chat. I see some people missing. Well, if you don't do it, whoever's missing, I'll do it for you. Oh. Those pineapple trades were legendary, although I changed my approach and risk management. The amount of value and lessons you learned from those drawdown trades were massive. Yeah, learned a lot. It led me to optimize my trading in a very positive way. I just had to sit there and work through it and figure things out. Where wick entries make sense, where they don't. Not every wick entry, you know? Even then we knew not every wick entry makes sense, but then at that, now I know that not every wick entry that we were identifying as a wick entry makes sense either. All right, with 15 closed here, how do we get? That was a pivotal moment for a lot of community members, clubhouse community. Yeah. People either work through it, or trusting me to work through it, or they're still chasing shadows out there somewhere. Let's do this. Let's run this giveaway. Okay, here we go. I got the list here. Right? "22 entries, 28 on Zoom." So I guess 6 of you aren't participating, or 5 of you because I'm there.
Can you add me, Wix? Thanks.
Anyone else? Speak now, or forever hold your peace. All right, let's run it. Yogi! Yogi. He's won before. I remember that name. I mean, I remember you winning here. W. Congrats. Hey, yo. Bro, DM me, please. Because I know you won before, but DM me with your info. Please. ChatGPT targeting your ass. W, congratulations, Yogi. Yo, where are you from, bro? Name, age, sex, phone number. Or how did it go? Name, age, sex. Yeah, Adam gang. Adam. Yeah, we printed no structure here. This is our session, right? These 2 candles, that's our session. And we haven't printed no structure, just kind of up. From Indonesia. All right. Love you. Congrats. Will the hourly reflip? All right. Give me a second. We're not doing much on this candle. There's a possibility of positions on the next candle depending on what this one does. there's a possibility of positions on the next candle before the 4-hour closure on the next 30, right in the final 30 of the 4-hour, but I need to see this one through. Got it, 50K, awesome. Yeah, give me a second. I'm going to the bathroom and BRB. 5-minute is stuck here. What's going on? It's a really ugly 15. There's 2 minutes here for it. It's also the 30 closing. Around 50 pips. Not too shabby. Anybody wear New Balance? I got like a 10-year-old pair. Does that make them old balances? Old New Balances? Falling apart at the creases. License plate is Night Guy. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So the 30's closed here. The hourly's still no bottom wick. Oh, that's so much better. This chair leans back. I love it. I relax. Four-hour breaking highs. We start printing structure a bit late. I mean, I guess we'll take it to the signal channel, but we'll see. What was that? Easy, we don't hear you if you're talking. You're doing something else. Is this what we reject? Entry right there, 61 flat. I just won't be a part of it, but look good. 30 got no bottom wick, but man, I think the stops is the only thing. I just don't know where stops would be. My only attempt at it right there. 68.3. Nothing else here. Very, very limited data available at our disposal in terms of a position. Look at his candles pushing up from. A heavy push up from there. Oh, would have worked. Would have worked. Would have worked. W. Man, what's the stop? I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. Do not wear that shit in public. I'm gonna keep it 100. You don't have to like me, but I'm doing you a disservice if I'll tell you something. How you gonna look like the Energizer Bunny, bro? I can't have you doing that. Even Cam probably looking at that picture like, damn, what the fuck was I thinking? All right, bro, you can't be out there looking like a fucking pink Labubu. I can't let you do that. Black man can pull any color. It's not about the color, man. It's just that whole get up. The whole fit. Right? Black man can pull off any color, but that doesn't mean that any outfit can. Yeah, you know what? Next time, I think I think this will be an attempt here with that stop right there on the whatever the candle that drove where it topped out. I think that's going to be a position next time we're trading. This makes so much sense. It just in the top wick opening. Look at that. Big pips right there. Yeah, the only thing I just not sure of is stops, but I think I'm okay with that 70 pip risk for this range because I think it's going to come down heavy. I'm a cop of confidence. See you at the meetup with Damon. W, I love it. Awesome. Well, meetup. I mean, whenever Bougie can take everybody off his. He just needs a few more payouts. Clubhouse Pirate Jet. Meet up in Tampa? Nah, that's too far for me. I got shit to do. Tampa. In Chicago? That's far for you, bro. We can meet on like neutral territory, like somewhere in the middle, like Palm Beach. Hey man, that's somewhere in the middle.
Muted.
You. Into bed. Appreciate you coming through, Dan. I want to see this 4-hour close through for a possible position. Unless we get one before that, which is possible, but it's just... we need to push up here. We're coming up here on the last 15 of this 4-hour candle. A draggy session, but there's nothing you could do here. You can't take limits against bias in this case, and we haven't created any kind of structure to look for any bias, right? Just be patient. Takes time. Takes time. I mean, positions will show up. Market will set up. Just when, right? Now, after stream, pre-London, London, New York. But it will set up. That's 2 reflips. Flip. Another 5. Reflip.
I have spiky for 5 minutes.
See you in the cage? Yeah, go ahead. Fine. Wait, let me help you. Hold on again.
Muted.
Thank you. I was saying something about my kids, but it doesn't matter. They're arguing over a bearded dragon. Gonna do 4 hour. I really like the level we're at and that we're holding it. We're not breaking above. I think if we see a bottom wick on the next candle and a push up, I'll look for a sell and a re-break of that bottom wick. I think the 4 hour is going to need to come down to make a bottom wick before any drive up. And if we close with no top wick, or we're closing, you know, relatively no top wick in terms of the 4 hour, there's one there on the small time frame. It's 25 pips. Yeah, but if we open up, right, and do something like this, right, and start flipping bullish, and do something like this, I'll set a sell stop, break it at low. Because at that point, there's no other reason to re-break that low unless you're gonna retrace some of that 4 hour, create the bottom wick, right? It's gonna create a bottom wick, find a minor support, push up, and as we re-break whatever minor support there was over here that could have taken us up, you're gonna look for that steeper 4 hour bottom wick on that break of that low, and eventually that candle should end up looking like this. Seven minutes here for the closure. Let's see. Derby's out. Go to Derby. Up. Hot mic. Let's see how we close. We need to respect this area. Pretty uneventful session here. Tested a high in 3 candles. 1, 2, 3. Five. All right, last 5 minutes of this 4 hour. All right, usually you'll see a pullback to close out 4 hour. Haven't really seen one here. Hey. Minutes. Only a 15 bearish candle. Everything else so friggin' bullish. All right, like I said, I want to see a bottom wick on this candle, and I want to see a push up. And the rebreak of that bottom wick will be our entry. We push up first, it's going to get a little tough. Okay. I need it to come down. Okay, that's good. Yeah, come down lower than this blue line. The rejection area on the blue line off that wick. Push up. Right, that's that initial 4-hour support that it's trying to get that push up from. But it needs to push up here. Not, it might be a next candle position. Maybe we'll take it to the signal channel. We'll see. I want the highs to break here. I want an attempt to come up here. What would the stops be? If we get this closure like it is right now, and then we can follow with this below the most recent range. Right, then we can look for that sell as well. Just a room there on the break of the low. Have a sell limit here. I mean, sell stop. I'm sorry. Sell stop. Break of the lows. Okay, see if we can create a top wick for that previous 15. Boom, broken. This is what we want to see. Now we want to see a rebreak of the lows. Okay. Continues up, it's no harm, no foul. But if it rebreaks the lows, that's the 4-hour creating a new low. Well, let's see what happens. It's gonna be a current candle stop. 50 pips on the dot. So let's just see. Or very rarely we take this against structure, but in this case, it would just make sense in terms of the 4-hour pullback. But please understand that you're trading against structure. So yeah, it's a small stop, but it's, you know, it's also a small lot because it's against structure. Or it's against bias. There is no structure really, we're just bullish. All right, good luck, gang. Probably current candle stops around 2-1. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm in a trade, baby. Give me a sec. Almost. Have a seat. Once I'm done, we'll go up to bed. Kenny's in the building. Huh? Right before bed, as long as you brush your teeth. You gonna go brush your teeth? Are you gonna go brush your teeth? Yes, all right. I'm gonna go with you. Right? Make sure you brush your teeth. Benny, move over. No, get it away from him. He loves peanut butter. Move it away from him. Go eat it over there. Throw that out. Throw that out first. Almost. I know I usually finish at this time, but give me a minute. I'm almost done. Might have to call if this 15 don't break, because daughter wants me to put her to bed. Oh my god. If we re-break the highs, I'll probably call it. What a game. 17 all, huh? Neither team did much. Another attempt here. Candle stops maybe a few pips above. Minutes here in the 15. It's a 30. All right, we're in there. All right, stop 62.1. Move stops to break even here. Push. There we go. There we go. Stops to be. There's a reason that level is. Wow. Signals did not secure by 1 pip. Come on, re-break the lows. I'm gonna mark and buy right there for 15. And I'm gonna leave a runner. Great trade. Great fucking trade. Sorry, Signals. I was just it missed it by a pip. So at least to get a W for 13. W. Let it rock a little bit. Let's see if we can have it pump. Wait, 30. Oh, bottom wick. No bottom wick. Let's go. No. Come down a bit more. Fucker. We need to secure because it's going to come up tap stops. There we go. Perfect. Be taken there. Us. See, live account. Still have a 10 not running. If we re-break the lows, I'll secure another 20%. There we go. All right, 25 pips, secure 21. I don't know why it shows that. Big ass spread, probably. Congratulations. Yeah, it technically should come back.
Trade Wicks. Thank you.
W. No worries. Man, we waited all night for something. It was a long wait.
It was worth it, man. Appreciate it.
25 pips there. 25 on the funded, 21 on the live. And say that again. I don't hear you. Wait, you're very low for some reason. What'd you say, Jay? Oh, there we go. Yeah, no, we couldn't hear you. I think you were far from the mic or something.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, the live is still running. It came back up. We got a runner here. Hey, the stop held right now. If it re-breaks the lows, I'm gonna secure a little more. Yeah, the runner should be 43, 48.8. 43.50. Put it there. Good level. Right here, 43.50. If you guys still have a runner, go with me. That's from. This is what it looks like right now on the live account in the signals. Oh, quick drop, big drop. Big drop, come on. $100 pip drop. Incoming. I'm gonna close a little bit more right there. 33 pips, just close another 10%. I got a 4 lot remaining out of the 20. Sorry, I'm moving stops so I can adjust TP. Stops back to break even here on live. TP is 50 pips on the dot. Really. 50 on the dot. That's what I'm looking for. I'm just based on the candle we're retracing right here that has no bottom wick. Looking for TP, 50 on the dot right there. Based on this. 33 closed. There was no bottom wick on this candle, but this one made a bottom wick, came up, never tapped us out, and then it rebroke. Yeah, good point.
We got a runner.
How much did I see? Saw about 45, right? Yeah, I saw almost 50. 45, so. 43. Yeah, it'd be amazing if we don't come back there. I just want to leave like 10% running. I'm gonna close 10% at 50. I have 20% of the position still left running, a 4 lot out of the 20. So I'm gonna close 2 more lots at 50 pips and leave another 2 for 100 if we can do that. Oh, maybe not. Come back up.
The top wick of the new 5. So
I am pulling my shirt.
Don't pull shirts. She's going to bed in this. Girl, hey, I just asked you not to do it and you're continuing. Kaya, please don't do it anymore. Thank you. Huh? They're pulling each other's shirts before they're stretching each other's shirts out before bed. We just want to trade, so I'm probably just gonna finish it up. We're in the middle, right here. See? Still running. All right, 10% is going to be closed at 50 pips if we re-break the lows. And like I said, the runner is going to go till, oh, whoa, no, not full TP. Buy limit 2. And it just smacked it. And how much did I get from that? 43. I set it at 50. You see how fast it moved up and down and gave me 40 credit for 43. So 43 pips secured, 10% running for 100 pips here. Hold on, let me adjust it. 100 flat. All right, and we got a runner for the rest of the evening. Oh my God, we should have opened it up. Why didn't you guys tell me? Oh, why didn't you tell me when we were in the trade? Let's open it up. What? We do a little marketing. Give me 1 second, sweetie, and I'm coming with you.
Where you go?
When I come to put you to bed, I'm gonna put you to bed right now. Wait. The runner here is going for 100 flat. That's what we're looking at right now. 43 pips secured. Worth the wait? Yeah, 100% worth the wait. We said it just didn't make sense to go anywhere else at that point. Oh boy.
We got a runner. Wow, I feel good.
Break out the red panties. We're rich, baby.
Yeah, gangsta trade. All right, let's mark that up. Win number 593. W. Good one. Still running at around 40 pips in profit. If this shit hits 100, we're going to update it to 100 right now. Last secure closure was at 43 pips. That audio always flips us back. Just know Space Cadet caught the same trade. I don't know who Space Cadet is. Oh yeah, Spaceman Sam and Space Cadet. Go to bed. Yeah, well, hold on. Gang, by the way, top 1 futures accounts are still 50% off. Get your futures accounts. Stop pushing, bro.
Papa, he's hitting me.
He's hitting me. Move over. I can't do this right now, bro. Benny? No.
You put mush.
I don't know why it's changed my name. It's got a thing against space. All right, yeah. My take. All right, so 43 pips secure. Got a 10% run here. Looking for 100, but most likely with that kind of pullback. Yeah, he's weird. I don't know. I know. He's cool and all, but he's weird. Wait, I didn't add that to the record. Why didn't I add that? Yeah, I did add it. Whoa, stop. Don't do that again. Get him out of here. Get him out of here, please. Or you can walk away and he'll follow you, please. Thank you. That's not cool. You know the meaning of the word stop? Do you? Tell me, what's the meaning of the word stop? I want to hear it. No, it doesn't mean sorry. What does it mean? Tell me what it means. Okay, it means stop. Okay, keep messing with him. Oh, yep, there he goes. Took us out. So runner hit me, secured 43 pips. Congratulations to everyone that showed up tonight. Yo, congrats to all the new people that showed up. Right? All the new people that bought the signals and added themselves to the private group. W. Some of you, it's your first day. Some of you, you actually got a W and you won a 50K account. Right, Yogi? Congratulations to you. Yogi won a 50K funded account a little bit earlier in the stream. Actually, exactly 1 hour ago. And now he just won 43 pips. And everyone else in the private channel won 43 pips. Okay, hold on. You know what I got to do? You know what we need to do? Hey, don't hit him. Please, don't hit him. He's messing around because he sees you messing around. Wait, don't do it, chat. Not yet. I haven't set it up yet. There we go. All right. Hold on. No, not yet. Give me a second, I will.
Yes, Louis.
All right, hold on. All right, gang, spam the motherfucking dubs. Let's go. Spam them dubs. Yeah, let's go. W. Let's go.
Who knows?
W. All right, thank you, gang. I appreciate that. Thank you for helping me market a little bit, since least you can do. But another night of Wix 9 stimulus checks given out. Amazing evening here. Gang, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for New York session. Thank you for rocking with me tonight. Congrats on the dubs. Congrats to Yogi on winning the 50K account. And we'll look to continue the week just like we started it. And we'll look to finish off the year just like we've spent it, right? Winning. My YouTube notification for the stream came like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Sometimes if you're not part of the private channel, that happens. But I will see you guys tomorrow morning and tomorrow evening. We're running both New York and Asia tomorrow. So get some rest. And Zoom gang, see you guys tomorrow. Benny farted. Oh my God. Mods, thank you for helping me run the stream. As always, private gang, single channel. Get some rest. Probably not sending out another single channel unless it's something really good. But I'm gonna try to get some rest too, so we could run a nice New York session as well. All right, congrats to everybody on the dubs. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. As for me, my time here is up, and just like that, another Asian session is in the. Appreciate all the day ones. Appreciate you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Later.